Alright. I just want to like double check that my volume is sounding good and that I can post a link in a couple places. Let me double check the volume. I just want to like double. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So my volume sounds good. I'll just close my window. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little addled. I had quite a rough lead into the holidays. Got really sick, and I'm still kind of getting over it. So this is my Jacqueline Fine deck. Trying to tackle the secret name for the League of Extraordinary Investigators. I need to grab these and shuffle them really quickly, I believe. Why did those not make a deck? There we go. I'll be starting the Moldy Halls, but anyways, I'm just going to pull my deck up really quickly, and I was kind of flip-flopping between a bunch of different options, and I think I'm going to just go with this one, because it seemed like fun enough. I got 9 experience from the last scenario. What I plan on doing this scenario is, 2 of my experience is going to be upgrading my 2 Azure Flames to Azure Flame 5, Azure Flame 3 to Azure Flame 5s. 2 of it's free from the Arcane Researches, and 2 of it actually costs me. So that's 2 of my 9 available. The other 5 of the remaining 7, I'm going to replace a flashlight with the Black Cat. And that might be like really weird, but because first off, the older thing is -3, which is kind of annoying. And if you fail, resolve the Hunter keyword on each enemy in play. So if you like pull that in an inopportune time with like a 6th sense, and I don't have my ability ready, that can like fail and then pull a bunch of rats on me, and I just like for that to not happen. So I'd rather have it be -1 and Black Cat takes a direct horror, and then he can be a big damage soak for me. The other big thing is that you just pull Elder Signs constantly, and you don't always need the draw. So like having him be a consistent heal will be really nice. But it's only going to be 1 copy for now. I might throw a second one in the deck later. These were other upgrades I was playing around with, but I'll just shove them all to the side for now. Well, for later, I guess I should say. So there is my deck. I'm just going to do a quick search. There's the deck. Okay, it exists. Here's the encounter deck. It exists. Here's the set-aside folks, the Black Book, the Ghostly Presence, the Strange Geometry, the Witch House Ruins, the Unknown Places deck. I'm just going to quickly go through this because I've set this up wrong before in a couple of my sample games, so I'm going to just make sure that I'm actually doing it correctly. Okay, put the Moldy Halls, Walter Gilman's room, and the 3 Decrepit Doors locations into play. And so I've randomized these because surprisingly this doesn't. I was surprised to find that when you push this out, it just always puts the same 3 locations in the same 3 spots, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone who's watching, but every time I've tested it, they've come out the same, which seems really weird to me that the guys would do that. So I might submit that as a bug or something. So here's the one thing I haven't done correctly. Set the 7 unknown places locations aside as a separate unknown place. Shuffle the unknown places with Witch House Ruins on its revealed side and 3 other random unknown places together to form the bottom 4. So I need to go 1, 2, 3. So that's the bottom 4 of the deck, and that gets shuffled. And then the other 3 get shuffled on top of it. That's something I messed up in one of my sample games, so I'd like to not have messed that up. Did I just shuffle that? I'm gonna do that again just to be absolutely certain I didn't mess that up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again just to be absolutely certain I didn't mess that up. Let me do that off the table so that I don't. So there's the Witch House Ruins. Yeah, I really don't want to mess this up because, like I said, I messed it up in one of my games. So this will be my pile of 3 3 others. So 1, 2, 3, and then I shuffle that. And then this is 3, and I shuffle them, and I put them on top, and I do not shuffle this again. Okay, done. Set the following cards aside. Nahab is aside. The site of the sacrifice is aside. Kazuya's room is aside. The black book is aside, and both copies of Strange Geometry and Ghostly Presence. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter. So brown Dickham's in there. And then there's the starting locations. Okay, cool. So I've definitely set it up correctly. That makes me feel pretty good. Let's do my opening hand. Don't need that. Oh, this is a pretty rough opening hand. Seeing David's kind of nice for like health purposes, and the Spectral Razor's kind of nice too. But I obviously don't need the Fearless. I super don't need that. But probably the worst opening hand I've seen with this deck. I think getting a spell is... How long can a Spectral Razor sustain me? Well, I guess we're gonna see, because I don't want to throw away David. That seems foolhardy. There we go. Whew. Okay. Well, I was worried for a moment, but I guess I didn't need to be. Let me double check my Chaos bag is still correct. Okay, I've got 2 Elder Things, 2 Skulls, an auto fail, an Elder Thing. Zeros, -1, +1, -2, -2, -1, -3, -4. Okay. And that should all be down here. And currently, the Skulls are -1s, and the Elder Things are -3s. So this bag is mostly correct when I'm looking at it from like a number crunching, let's make decision point. So I start play at the Moldy Halls, which has a clue. Cool. On to lose 3 resources. Well, first things first, I'm just going to get some stuff into play. I'm going to play Voice of Ra, which is going to give me 1 resource, and then I'm going to reveal 3 tokens. I'm going to reveal 2 additional tokens. And then 2 additional. Bummer, but I do get 2. I get my 2. And then I'm going to play Sixth Sense. And I'm going to... I don't want to move because I might walk into the rat location, so I'm just going to play the next most expensive thing in my hand. Actually, I'm going to play David. I have the Spectral Razor in case like a monster pops on me really early. And having the willpower boost is kind of nice if I need it. So that'll be my turn. So that's the investigation phase. Enemy phase, nothing occurs. Upkeep. Ready everything and draw my upkeep. I get a Guts, that's really nice. That's really nice, I like that. Okay, we'll say Mythos phase. And 1 out of 4 Doom. Each non-weakness enemy gets +1 health. And, I'm looking to get to Walter Gilman's room with 3 per investigator, and I need 1 per investigator to walk in. If I recall correctly, I need to clear 3 of these locations and then clear that location. So that's what I'm looking to do. So 1 Mythos counter, and it's a swarm of rats. So he's right on me, and they have +1 health. So it's a bit of a bummer because I wouldn't have minded having the Azure Flame out for this guy. Just not have to use my Spectral Razor. I'd rather keep that for Brown Jenkin, but that's kind of the risk I ran. So let's just play the Spectral Razor on him. He's at 1, and he has 2 health, and I'm testing 7 against it. So the question is, do I want to use the Sixth Sense to make sure that this lands? I don't think so, because of the Guts. Which one am I more... I guess I'm more fussed about this missing. Let's do this on the Spectral Razor. Okay, so I will... I'll take a -3 and cancel the Elder Sign for a draw. Killing the Swarm of Rats. I'll play my Crystal Pendulum. And then I will investigate here using Sixth Sense, which I'm going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 against 4. 9 against 4. Okay, hold on. Let me back that up just a tick. I will be 9 when I commit the guts. I'm going to call out the most likely. If I would be 9 against 4, then I'd be passing by 4 if I pull this. And I'd also conveniently be failing by 4 if I pulled the auto fail. So I'm going to say 4 and then commit the guts. And there we go. So I succeed by a lot. If this test succeeds by that number or fails by that number, draw 1 card. I don't know when that happens, but I'm just going to do the draws all before I gather the clue, because I think that that's how it works. So 1 draw from this, 2 draws from that, and then a clue from this. Cool. And I have no money, but that's okay. I think that this is going okay. That's some good stuff to see in my hand now. So investigation, enemy, upkeep. Another guts, that's good to see as well. 2 out of 4 doom. And a card. Pulled by the stars. Okay. I don't really need to deal with this right now, but I just kind of can. But I am going to move, so it's really not a big deal. I wonder if this is one of those things where like I ought to deal with it now so that I don't have to deal with it later. It's really just 1 action, and that horror can stack up pretty bad whenever I get caught out. I think what's more important is going to be getting the voice of Ra back with prescient so that I don't have to use David for money. I like using David for money, but if I know this is a long scenario, but I've come very close to dooming out on this in a couple of my trial runs, so I'd rather not accelerate it too fast with him. So I'm going to ignore this for 1 turn. I'm going to move over to this one. Okay. Hey, search your deck for an item. I can get that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to search for a sword cane. Ooh, do I search for that or do I search for a scroll of secrets? Ooh, all right. Let me think on that for a moment. Maybe I do the investigate with the prescient and the guts first, and then I make that choice. So let's investigate. I'm going to investigate with 6 Sense. I'm going to tap Crystal Pendulum. This is a test of 3 against my 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to say -1, so I'd be passing by like 6, I guess. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but basically if I pull a skull or a -1, I'm going to draw a card with Crystal Pendulum. And I believe that's the only case in which I will, because it's too much for the auto-fail to count. And then I'm going to commit the guts and the prescient. For the prescient, I'm going to name symbol, so that if I have to choose any of these, I get to keep it, but I'd like to see one of those. This is action 2. And I am using Jacqueline's ability to reveal 3 tokens. There we go. So I choose the skull, which draws me a card from Crystal Pendulum. I succeed by more than 2, which draws me 2 cards from Guts. And I get the clue from the successful result. And then after the test ends, I will return this Voice of Ra to my hand. Oh, I forgot to shuffle these in. Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, well, this is what happens. Goodness gracious. Well, I'll take the hit on that. This is what I get for not playing for so long. Anyways, that goes to my hand. And then those go away. I don't want to use it if I don't have my ability, so last action I'll just play a Scroll of Secrets and then tap it to look at the bottom card of the deck. Did I shuffle those in? I'm just gonna shuffle that really quick to make sure I didn't just drop them on top. That would be even worse. The Black Cat, I'll draw him. Cool, so that was the last action. It's a bummer, I can't believe I did that. Upkeep. 3 out of 4 Doom. If he's not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for him, spawn him at your location, and take 1 damage. So 1 damage is going to be going on him, and I'm going to search this deck for Brown Jankum. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Okay, he's not engaged with me, he's aloof. Anything else? Otherwise, blah blah blah. Okay, so that jerk. Each ready creature enemy gets +2 fight. So I don't really have to go finish these ones off because I can just kill him now if I wanted to, but I'd love to not discard this hand. That would be beautiful. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and first action play the Voice of Ra. And I'm going to use Jacqueline's ability on it. So I gain 1 from Voice of Ra, and then I'm going to reveal 5 tokens. I only get 2 extra. Yeah. I'm going to tap David because I'm at the Doom threshold for a resource. I'm going to use the Scroll of Secrets to look at the bottom card of the deck. I'll actually just put that on top of my deck. And then I will probably move twice just to avoid him. As much as that sucks. Move. And then, yeah, I'll roll the dice on this. I'll move again. I might get a rat on me, but whatever. That's what what's his face is there for. Nope. Okay, cool. So I didn't get that. Cool. So that's the investigation phase. I moved twice, so this doesn't occur. The enemy phase happens. He's going to move there, but that's okay. Upkeep is going to happen. Okay. And then we're going to get our 4 Doom Threshold, advancing the first agenda, taking a Doom off friend field. Counter deck in a discard pile for Swarm of Rats and spawn it on his location. If he's not in play, spawn it at the lead investigator's location. Okay, so I do have 1 in the discard, but I think I'll just take 1 out of here, right? Is that the smart idea? I think it's fine. Oh, whoops. So these guys have 3 health now, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. There are not 3 or 4 investigators, so we don't do anything with that. So that's that one. Each non-weakness enemy gets +2 health. So he's got a bunch of health. I'm going to use the Scroll of Secrets to look at the bottom card of the deck again. Whoops, no, I don't have an action window right now. I'm still in the middle of the Mythos phase. Terror in the Night. Alright, test 4. So I have an action window now, so I'll use that and see what is on the bottom of the deck. I will just put that on top. And I'm testing 4, which is I'm testing 6. Yeah, I'll just test the 6, I guess. I don't really care too much for whether this... Hilariously, if I pull this, I actually kind of like that because it pulls the rat to me, and I can like evade him with a sword cane or something. But I'm just going to take the test without using my Jackie ability. -3, so it does fail, but it just goes up here. It doesn't surge. Okay. Okay. So I want to deal with the rat next turn. So what I'm going to do is clear his room, play the Azure Flame. I'm going to let him hunt onto me. So I'm going to put a Doom on David and get a resource. I'm going to play the Azure Flame for 1, 2, 3. I'm going to... let me see what's in here. I'd love to get that spectral razor back, so I'm going to investigate with the prescient. But let me do the pendulum nonsense first. I did put that guy on top, so maybe I don't care too much about that draw. But I just wanted to delay my weaknesses a bit, so maybe I can just let that slow roll. Yeah, I'm going to let that slow roll. That's not a big deal. I'm going to commit the prescient, saying I'm going to see a symbol, so one of those ones. And that puts me at 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3. And I'll use Jackie's ability. Okay, so I will allow the Elder Sign to resolve, because I don't really want the draw anyways, and I'll get a symbol, so I'll get to return the Spectral Razor to my hand at the end of the test. I'll get a clue for having successfully investigated, and then this will go to my hand. And last action, this will go away. I'll just test the pulled by the stars, where I'm up 5, 6, 7 against 3, so that I don't have to move this turn. Yep, that goes away. Okay, so, oh shoot, enemy phase. He moves on me too, I forgot about that. Oopsies. Well, that was a mistake. Whatever. Not a big deal. I'm probably going to get hit with both my weaknesses because of this, but that's what I get. So enemy phase, he's going to move in, and then he's going to move in engaging me, killing David. Actually, I'm going to leave David alive, because I kind of messed this up. Am I going to leave David alive? No, I'm probably going to draw another David. That's fine. He kills him. And then at the end of the enemy phase, if he's ready, each investigator's location discards his or her hand, then draws that many cards. So I have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Nope, not like that. And then draw 7. Putting both Dark Future and 13th Vision into play. Ugh. Gross. But at least I get another Spectral Razor and Sword Gain. So that wasn't all bad. So the upkeep phase, that occurs. And then we get a Doom up here. And a new encounter card. Ugh. Let's see. I think I can just kill all these guys this turn. That's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of the nice thing that I'm hoping for. Bummer about the Dark Future. That's a real bummer. So Realm of Torment. When your turn begins, resolve each haunted ability in your location. So I'm going to drop a clue. I don't care about that clue because I'm going to try and kill Brown Jenkins this turn. So I'm going to first engage him with the Spectral Razor attack and attack him with it. So 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3, and he has 3 health right now, and I do 2 damage. Oh, right. He is elite. So this just engages him. Yeah, that's fine, but I have the Sword Cane to deal the rest. Right, okay. So that occurs. So I think auto fail is the only fail here. Yep, so that's 2 damage on him. And then I will play the Sword Cane, immediately triggering it for 6 against 3, which I'll commit my Fearless to be 8 against 3. 8 against 3 minus 3 is 5 against 3, which is successful by 2 or more. So I heal 2 horror, and I kill Brown Jenkins. Getting a clue, one clue from the token bank. And then last action, I'm going to blast this swarm of rats, which is back down to 1 combat. but he does have 3 health, so I'll be using my Azure Flame with it. Yeah. So 6 against 1. I guess I'll use this and call out the -1. So if I'm 6 against 1, then succeeding by 4 against him. That doesn't occur, but I do kill him and I don't take a bunch of damage, so that's really nice. Okay, and then that's the end of my turn. So when my turn ends, I test 3, which I am up 3 by, which succeeds. And then at the end of my turn, I reveal 5 random tokens, which I'll reveal 2 extra. Nice. So there's that, and that goes away. Really hope I didn't tie any of those. I'm going to feel very stupid if I tied any of those. So that's that. So then the enemy phase occurs. There's no enemies left, and then upkeep. All right. So that wasn't too bad. It was a bummer I lost that black cat. He'd be really nice to just like be cruising right now, but that's okay. I have my 3 clues to get into Walter Gilman's room. I can like pick this one up on the way if I need to. Whatever. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, I don't think. So that's that. Mythos phase, so 2 out of 6. Encounter Shapes in the Mist. Resolve each haunted ability. For goodness sake. Alright, so that goes on there. It's just 1 action to pick it up, but I do Surge. Test 2. This test gets +1 for every 10 cards in the encounter discard if you fail to discard an asset. Well, even if I do discard an asset, it doesn't matter. But I am 6 against 4. And I'll call out the -1 right now. Okay, well, I pass. Okay, so I guess I will pick up clues just to kick this out of the park. So I'll do a 6th Sense test here. I'll just use Jacqueline's ability because I'm not going to have a better use for it. Okay, I'll choose the skull, succeeding. I don't actually know how tough the investigate there is. I don't remember. I'll just do another investigate here. Okay, and then I'll move because I guess it's fated to not be. Actually, will I move? Yeah, I'll move. I'll risk that. I'll risk losing that money. That's not a big deal. So that's the end of my turn. Upkeep. Draw. Get my actions back and my ability back. And then another Doom, 3 out of 6. Diabolic Voices. I don't think I have any of them, but I'm just going to double check. Diabolic. Nope. So I'm currently 3. I'm up by 1. I'll commit a Crystal Pendulum. No, I'm not up by 1. I'm at 6. I'm up by 3. But I'll commit a Crystal Pendulum so that I succeed on like all of this. So I'm up by 4. Because I won't succeed on this if I pull the 13th. And then I'll use a Crystal Pendulum to call if I pull one of these -1 options. So I'm 5, 6, 7 against 3. So I'm using this to call 3, I guess, you know, but the -1. And I'll use Jacqueline because I really don't like failing this test. Okay, so I pull a skull, which is what I was looking for, which is going to draw me a card. So that discards. I'm going to play over the old scroll with the new scroll. I'm going to use the scroll. Bottom card, drawing it. Oh, we'll look at it and then draw it, I guess. That's 1 action. I'm going to spend 1 clue to walk into Walter Gilman's room. Oh, limit once per game. Oh, shoot. That might not even be a bad action. So played the scroll, did that. I'm going to do the investigate with the 6th Sense. Actually, wait. I'm only up like 2. Yeah, let's hit this ability. Draw 3 cards and take 1 horror. That's not a big deal. I don't really need the delves. 3 cards, 1 horror. Cool. So I got a Voice of Ra. That's really handy. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Enemy phase, no enemies. Upkeep. I do have to discard 1 card, which is going to be... I like to hold on to that if I can. I need that in play. I don't need another Sixth Sense. There we go. Okay. Mythos phase. 4 of 6 Doom. Centuries of Secrets. Test 5. So I just like to take this one. I don't bother investing in this, but I do have these unexpected courages, so I'm just gonna throw one into it. So I'm 5, 6, 7, 8 against 5. 8 against 5. Yep, and I'll just do that. Which fails because of 13th Vision, because I tied. But discard the top card of the encounter deck for each point you fail by, and I failed by 0, so I discard no cards from the top of the deck. Cool. Interesting. That's funny. I don't think I've ever had that happen, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain. Let's play Voice of Ra for 1 token, for 1 resource, and then reveal 5 tokens. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Arbiter of Fates for 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to... I don't think I get to use her ability again because of like the ordering of this. The use of her ability does not count. Yeah, that doesn't work. But last action, I'm going to play a David Renfield for 2. Yeah, okay. And that's that. So that's my investigation phase. Enemy phase, upkeep. I fucked this up last time. You take a horror there. And then I flip all these. And then Mythos. So I'm at 5 of 6. Meddlesome Familiar. Brown Jenkin comes back into play. Thank you, sir. And I take a damage, I believe. Yeah, take 1 damage. Which is going to go on David here. So that's that. He's at my location. Draw 3 and take... I already did that. So I can kill him for this clue instead, which I think I'm just going to do so that I think he comes with you, but I don't remember. So I'm just going to do that instead. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to first I'm going to pop off David for $1 because I'm at 5 of 6 anyways. And then I'm going to use my Scroll of Secrets to look at the bottom card of my deck, which I'm going to draw because it's just icons, whatever. So then I'm going to engage him first action. And then I'm going to use Azure Flame on him as my second action, which I'm going to use Arbiter of Fates to get a bonus on. So I'm currently at 5, 6, 7 against 3. Whoops, that doesn't go there. Goodbye. And I'm going to get +2 to this because I don't want to be failing from 13th Vision arbitrarily. And I'm going to use Arbiter of Fates on this one. So let's Crystal Pendulum and call this token for my draw. Doesn't occur, but I'll take the -2, so I definitely don't fail. This does... Whoops, I used that. This does 3 damage to him total, which kills him because of the current threshold. And when he dies, I get a clue. I have 1 action left, which I think I'm going to immediately advance. So I'm going to spend my 3 clues to immediately advance. Swap Walter Gilman's room with the set-aside Kazuya's room taking its place, are now at the new location. Okay, yeah, so he would have stayed, so it's a good thing I didn't. All tokens and cards at the former location are now at the new location. Remove each other location and play from the game. So these all just go away. What else? Okay, so Walter Gilman's room goes away, and it becomes Kazuya's room, right? Remove each other. Choose an investigator to take control of the set aside the black book asset. That'll be me. I'm going to remove my sword cane because I have another one in my backpack or my hand. Shuffle both set aside copies of Strange Geometry into the encounter deck, but I don't reshuffle the discard. Okay, cool. And then I'm at Kazuya's room with a clue on it. After you successfully investigate, instead put the top card of the Unknown Places deck into play unrevealed. You may then you may move to that location. Okay, cool. This is what I was hoping for, I think. So last action, I'm going to do an investigate here with Sixth Sense, using my ability. Do I have any spells in here yet? No. So I'll be 5, 6, 7, 8 against 3, revealing 3 tokens. Okay, so I have to take a +1 and a -3, which is -2, which succeeds. I'll put an unknown place into play unrevealed, and then move to that location. Interesting. Okay. Also I'm trying to get 5 clues at the Witch House Ruins. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so that was my last action. So I'm going to, no enemies, upkeep. Let's just ready everything. I want to get this black cat into play because I don't think I need David's money and soak anymore. I think. And I'd love to have that soak instead. That would be really nice. I do need to get the second Azure Flame out when this one gets more close to empty. This still has a thing on it. I hate that those fall through. That's so aggravating. Anyways, so that's the upkeep phase. Let's get to 6 Doom. I gotta do this part pretty quick, I think. It's a bummer that I'm here because this one's good to see last after I've left some clues out on other locations. And then the Doom off him falls off. And then this advances. If it's Act 1, spawn her in Walter Gilman's. No, if it's Act 2, spawn her in Kazuya's room. So she goes in Kazuya's room. If it's Act 3, place a Doom on her. No, she's not. Shuffle both set-aside copies of Ghostly Presence into the encounter deck. Find Brown Jenkin and place him in Ahab's current location. So the Ghostly Presence go in there. There's Brown Jenkin, and he goes on her location. Now is she's at 4 health right now. Ugh, Christ. God, I hate this fucking scenario. He's gonna be milling through my hand pretty soon, and she's a hunter. He's a hunter. Okay, so I don't think I messed any of that up. So 8 Doom. And I have to draw an encounter card still. Bedeviled. I have to clear that. I cannot let that stand. But I'll use my Scroll of Secrets to look at the bottom card of my deck. Read the signs. Okay. Yeah. trying to figure out how to handle this. He's probably discarding my hand this turn because I don't have a Spectral Razor. I might draw into a Spectral Razor, but I need to get this Azure Flame into play too, or else I'm shit out of luck with spells because I won't have a Sword Cane in hand. So this is pretty tricky, and I need to test the Bedeviled too. I'm gonna ward the Bedeviled. So I warded the Bedeviled. That much is obvious to me. I definitely needed to ward that Bedeviled because then I can't do what I need to do this turn very well. Can I just let her walk in on me and hit me? Not really, right? God. If I was more confident with this without this Sixth Sense, because I only have like 4 intellect, I don't think I can really keep getting clues from places consistently without Sixth Sense in play. I just play the Azure Flame over it. But I don't think that's a great option. So I think I gotta go kill her. I just don't like it. So I'm going to move into her. She's going to engage me. I'm going to attack her with an Azure Flame charge using Arbiter of Fates. I'll be at... I'm going to pop David for a Doom and a resource before this all starts, I guess. I'll be at 5, 6, 7. I forgot this earlier. 8, 9, 10 against her, like plus 3, so 4, 10 against 4. I'll call his token. I won't commit anything else. Okay, so I choose a -1 and the Elder Sign gets me a draw from canceling it. So that's 3 damage on him. And then I'll play the Sword Cane over my Scroll of Secrets for 2 resources and use the Sword Cane's ability to deal the last 1 damage. Because she has 1 per investigator, which is 1, plus 3. Yeah, plus 3. So she's at 4 health. So the last one is coming from Sword Cane, which is 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8 against 4. So I'll commit the... Doesn't really matter, I guess, right? I'll commit the Black Cat to it to be up 6. And then I'll use this to reveal 3 tokens. No, hold on. No, I'll just reveal 3 tokens. Yeah, no, I don't want to pull an auto-fail and have to fail this for no reason. Okay, so I'll choose the the skull and cancel the Elder Sign for a draw. Killing her. Putting her in the discard. Getting a clue from the token bank for it all. And then that's my turn. So the enemy phase happens. He's standing on me. Each investigator at my location discards my hand, then draws that many cards. So 6. Ugh. Hello. And then upkeep. At least I have my Spectral Razor, but I really hope I don't see another guy. So I'm at 2 out of 8 Doom because of David. Oh man, I just want to make sure I wasn't supposed to shuffle a discard pile. No, I wasn't supposed to. Okay. 2 out of 8 Doom because of David. Oh man. For God's sake. Okay. She's in play, ready or resolve her hunter keyword? No. If they have it outside, sacrifice Doom on her as well. So otherwise, search the candidates. Okay, so she just spawns my location again. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. But whatever. I guess that's kind of the risk we run, right? So first action is going to be attacking with Azure Flame. It's going to be the same deal. 5. I'm going to tap him for another resource. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 against 4. Yep. 3 damage on him. And then I'll attack again with the Sword Cane, which is going to deal 8 against 4. I'll commit the Guts to this to be 11 against 4 again. Okay, that kills her, and I get another clue. And I draw 2 cards. And then last action, I'm going to investigate here with 6 Sense. 8 again against 3. 8 against 3. Plus 1, which puts a new location into play, and I will move there. It is the jail. Motherfucker. Ugh. Alright. That's fine. So that's the end of my turn. I'm going to use Jacqueline's ability to reveal 7 tokens. Fudge. Okay. No, stop. Okay. Enemy phase occurs. He's going to move to me and then dump my hand again, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Nope. So 6. And then 1. Oh, no. I didn't shuffle that first. 1. Okay. And then upkeep. At least both my weaknesses are in play. That's like the saving grace here. 3 out of 8 Doom. And oh, I got the fear. Oh, right. This is cycling my fearless, so at least I'm not in huge dire straits for this horror. Meddlesome Familiar. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a swarm of rats. Spawn it engaged with you and take 1 damage. Well, I'm going to be doing just that. Actually, no, I'm going to be canceling this. Goodbye. Let's just get rid of that right now. Nip that in the bud. So right off the bat, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to move. I'm going to investigate here with a Fearless and 6 Sense. So like 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against 3. Whoops, 9, 10 against 3. Yeah, 10 against 3. I get a +1 for this effect, which I can't cancel obviously, but it's successful, so I'm going to heal 2 horror, and then I'm going to pop a new location into play and move to it. Test that or that. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. So let's test Strength, which I'm going to commit my Sword Cane and a Spectral Razor to. So I'll be 4. Oh, these are -3s now as well, technically. Hopefully I haven't been, hopefully that hasn't mattered. So I'll be testing 4 against 3. Okay, so that succeeds. I'll tap him for a resource. And last action, I'll investigate here with a 6 Sense, using my Guts to be 8, 9 against 2, or 11 against 2 again. Okay, so I draw 2 cards. I gain 1 clue. Okay, at the end of the turn, Dark Future occurs. I reveal 5 tokens. I'm going to reveal 2 more. Not good, not good, not good. He's going to move there. For the enemy phase, upkeep phase, I'm going to draw a bunch of stuff and ready my ability. I need to play that other Azure Flame. Mythos phase. So I'm at 4 of 8. Doom. Fate of All Fools is going to go in front of me. Okay. Okay, so first action, I'm going to 1, 2, 3 play over my Azure Flame. New Azure Flame. It's my best friend. He's going to discard my hand, so the prescients don't matter. So I'm going to investigate 8 against 2, which I succeed, getting a clue from the location. And let's never come back here again. Last action, I'm just going to go move and catch up with him again. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Anyways, he's going to dump my hand, 5 cards. Nope, no. I have to do this test first. I have to do this, check this first. So I'll use my ability. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Nope. Oh man, this one's burning me pretty bad. And then I dump my hand of 5 cards. Fortunately, I'm not going to be drawing in my weakness, which is really nice. I think I got to play my black cat this turn. And then upkeep. Uh, 5 of 8 Doom. Got a ward. Which I think I'm just going to use. Would like to not have that. I'm going to put a Doom on David and gain 2 resources. I'm going to play over David with the Black Cat for 2 resources. I'm going to investigate here with 6 Sense at 7 against 3. So I'm going to put the Guts into this to be 10 against 3. Which is successful. I draw 2 cards, and I will put an Unknown Places into play and move to it. Put the top 2 cards of the Unknown Places deck into play unrevealed. Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to double check. Right, so I think I'm just going to like draw these now because I kind of haven't needed it yet, but I'll do it now. There, like that. Okay, so after I reveal it, take 2 horror, put the top card of the Unknown Places deck into play unrevealed. For the remainder of the scenario, City of Elder Things is considered to be connected to that location and vice versa. Okay, so I need to do that. So 1 horror onto him and 1 horror onto me. I definitely need to do that. And then last action. Oh yeah, I need to do that. So I put that into play there, and that is like this probably. I think they're like this. Yeah. Last action, I'm going to read the signs this location, so I'm going to be up a decent chunk. 4, 6, 10, 8, 10, 11. 11 against 3, I believe. With read the signs. Okay, so I cleared that location. Okay. that's that. At the end of my turn, Dark Future occurs. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to use my ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing. I guess ultimately it's not a big deal. It is a bummer that I can't use my abilities, but like I'm still passing everything right now, so it's not that big of a deal. So he's going to move to me, and I'm going to dump my 4 cards, unfortunately. 4, and then I'm going to do upkeep, which is that, and that. I can kill him if I want to. It's tempting. Mythos phase, so I'm at 5 of 8. This isn't going super good. There's 1 in the discard. So I'm going to commit an unexpected courage to this. I'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 against 4. And I'll call the -3 as the result. An Elder Thing, which makes him take a direct horror. But I do get to draw a card. Let's see. Move. If it's a 1 clue location, I can move and then do this ability. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to move here. You rat. Move. And then do a 6 Sense at this location, which is 5, 6, 7 against 3, which is successful. I'll put this out and then I'll move to it. It's the Witch House Ruins. Okay. What's the weird... This one's connected to what? Is it just the one I haven't seen yet? Okay, it's the one I haven't seen yet. Alright, cool. End of my turn, Dark Future occurs. I'll use Jacqueline's ability to continue to not... There we go. Goodbye. So that discards... Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. He's going to move there. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But whatever. And then upkeep is going to occur, which is going to deal me a horror. Oh man, I'm getting pretty beat up here. I might have to do that. That's sad. How many clues do I have? Do I even care about all the VP? I don't know, man. I kind of like don't want to have to deal with this shit agenda thing that happens. Yeah, okay. Mythos phase. Draw a Century of Secrets, testing 5, 6, 7 against 5. 8, 9 against 5. 9 against 5. No. I'm just going to do 7 against 5 and deal with the consequences of it. So 7 against 5. I'm going to use Arbiter of Fates on this, actually. And I'm going to call out the -3 result. Okay, so 7 against 5. I'll choose the -3 to get the draw. I'm going to make sure that this was shuffled. I'm not confident I shuffled that. So I take the -3 for the draw, and then I have to discard, because I was 7 against 5, 1 card from the top of the deck. Okay. It's not a curse, so I don't deal 1 damage to each of my guys. God, I fucking bastard. I don't think I really have time to, like, not have Nahab suck ass, which is a huge bummer. So I'm going to do the investigate here, committing the unexpected courage. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6 against 2, and I'll use Jacqueline's ability. I'll choose a 0, and I'll succeed instead of discovering clues, heal to horror. Just kind of getting nervous there. I'll do a delve. Diabolic Voices. This is a test of 5, I believe, because I think I've seen the other 2. Yeah, testing 5. Shouldn't have done that with no token pulling shenanigans left, but that's fine. 5, 6, 7 against 5. Let's go 8 against 5. Okay, I succeeded that. Oh yeah, right, and the delve goes into the victory display. So there's a VP. Let's put those away. Let's see. Do I care about the VP? I don't know. I'm like running out of stuff to upgrade anyways. Not actually. I should get the VP. I should get the VP. I'll go back to Walter Gilman's room, or Keziah's room. So he's going to, my turn ends. Yeah, my turn ends. Enemy phase, I discard 4. Whoops, why do I keep flipping them? Draw 4. Okay. Nice to have the ward of protection. And then upkeep happens. 7 out of 8. Fate of all fools, that's 2 direct damage to me. Wait, this is the witching hour. No, I place it fucking doom. Wait, can that cause... So I'll do the Sixth Sense investigate. I think the last one's a VP location, right? It's gotta be. It's such a bummer if this was the last one, or if this was the first one, and it came out in this order. I should have just investigated it when I was there. So now I'm spending like 2 extra actions to move in, investigate, and move in and move back, when I could have just spent 1. Yeah. Anyways, I'll investigate here. 5, 6, 7 against 3. I'll just do it. Yeah. Move this there, and then I'll move to it. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. Okay, interesting. Okay, that wasn't like a huge waste, I guess. Like, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. Wonder if I should like just commit everything in my hand really heavily. Okay, so I got to test 3. So I'll do this so that I'm testing 5, 6, 7 and revealing 3 tokens for this investigate. Or for this test. And fuck it, I'll call the Crystal Pendulum and say one of these 3 tokens. I'll choose the -3. Which I was 5, 6, 7 against 3, so I draw a card from the pendulum, but I don't fail the test. I'll play my read the signs, adding my intellect to my willpower. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll reveal 3 tokens for this as well. Okay, I'll choose the Elder Sign to heal the Black Cat completely and succeed by another +5. On top of that, and am I gonna have enough? Am I gonna be able to do this? Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is gonna be really tight. I think I might have fucked up. Trying to do this. Those two are connected or something? Is that how that works? Yeah, those two are connected. That's fucking weird. Anyways, last action. Do I want him hanging out in the middle of nowhere? Or does he move anyways? Fuck, I don't know. Whatever, I'll just move. I'll move to him. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I move to him. That's the end of my turn. Enemy phase. I discard my 5 cards. Draw 5 cards. No weakness, but the guts are tempting me to hit it. Upkeep. And then I hit my 8 Doom, which flips this bad boy. If it's Act 2, put her aside out of play and place 4 Doom on the agenda as it enters play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nahab. Yeah, some shit happens. Alright. Each non-weakness enemy gets 4 health. Right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, and then an encounter. Century Secrets. Okay, so testing 5 against my 7. Five against my 7. Are there any spells in here I could really use? No, I don't think. Really don't want to draw my weakness. Or yeah, I really don't want to draw my weakness. So I guess I'm just using Arbiter of Fates on this one. So 7 is what I'm doing this against. And I'll say if I'm 7 against 5, I'm going to say I'm going to pass by 1 or fail by 1. And I'll see my 3 tokens for it. So I have to take both, so -5. So I do have to discard 3 cards, I believe, because I was at 7. Yeah, 3 cards. There's a curse. Hex. Okay, so I do take 1 and 1. That's okay. It's not that bad. I'm just going to leave this victory point on the table, I think. I'm going to move to the Witch House Ruins. And I'm going to spend my 5 clues. There's my 5, delete it, to advance. Move each Doom from Agenda 4A to her. At the site of the sacrifice, right? And I think these are connected. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to reveal that. Place them in Ahab's location, so they're both there, right? Yeah. So there's that. Apologies for the like weird play. I'm really I really am still recovering from being very sick. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I did that correctly. She can't leave the site of the sacrifice when she's defeated. Instead of discarding her heal all damage from her disengager, and she's not ready during the upkeep phase this round if there's no doom on her advance. Okay, so um, I have 2 actions left. I'm gonna walk in. She's gonna engage me. This is long gone. And then I'm going to she's ready. Place a doom on her. I'm going to evade her. 5, 6, 7 against 3. I'm gonna commit 1 to it, and I'm just gonna say, "Oh, for God's sake, no!" I'm gonna commit everything to it, right? Like, there's no point. Yeah, I'm gonna commit everything to it because there's no point, and I'm gonna use Jacqueline's ability. I can only commit 1 of those per test, but I'm committing a lot so that I'm enough over. I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna say symbol. Yeah. Despite having said symbol, I'm going to pull a 0 because I don't want him to take a direct horror. I'm going to draw 2 cards from successfully investigating with guts, and then she's going to get evaded. And oh yeah, right, this got revealed, and this has this whole ability on it, right? Yeah, it has that whole ability on it. Okay. Cool. So that's like that. That's the last action. Okay, so the enemy phase occurs. She's not ready, so she doesn't get a doom. But if it begins and when it ends and he's ready, each investigator's location discards his or her hand and draws that many cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I draw 5 and 1 and take a horror, and this goes into play. Oh, this is dicey. At least I got the fearless for some horror management. I guess technically 1 goes on there instead, right? No, I'm going to leave that off of him in case I need it. The fearless can heal it off me, but I might need to pull Elder Thing, or I might pull Elder Things now that I have Dark Future out. And then upkeep occurs, which is that. Okay, cool. Okay, so she readied during the readying stuff. This doesn't have a doom since it last advanced. She should have... Goodness gracious, what is going on? She should have 4 doom on her. There it is. And then I'm at 5 threshold. Oh no. Okay, well at least that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna take a damage, no horror from this. Okay, that's fine. I don't think there's anything I can do against that. So I'm going to attack her with 6 Sense. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against her. It's agenda 4, so 5. So I'm at 10 against 5. And she has 5 health. Okay, so 10 against 5. My first attack is -2, so that deals 3 damage to her with Azure Flame. And then I'm going to attack her again with Azure Flame, 10 against 5 again. Oh, I'm going to commit a Fearless to this. I meant to do that last time. The Skull, which is -3, 10 against 5, so that still hits, and I succeed by 2, so I'll heal 2 horror. And so what that's going to do is knock her out, right? that's gonna... Where is that listed again? Here. When she's instead of discarding her, heal all damage from her, disengage her from all investigators, and exhaust her. She is not ready during the upkeep phase this round. Okay. So she's like that. Oh, and I can get the clue here. Oh, that's actually not so bad. Okay, cool. And then, yeah. This is still active, though. And then last action, I'll get the clue here, so that I'll have more clues to be able to... I'll be able to get more Doom off of her next round with this ability. Yeah. Okay, so... Sixth Sense, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 8, 9. Let's go 8, 9. With a Sixth Sense Investigate, which is successful. So I get that clue. So I've got all 4 clues I need to get off of her. I just need to make sure she's done. Okay, so after the investigation phase ends, discard this and move each investigator and enemy here to the location with the most clues. So Jacqueline and Nahab. Can we move to here? And this got discarded. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I have to do this first, so I'll use her ability for that. Bugger. It's fine. I guess I'm not actually doing any of this turn. Yeah, okay. And then at the end of my turn, my hand gets discarded for 4 cards, and then I have upkeep. And she doesn't ready during this upkeep, so he's just chilling. Okay, so 6 of 8 Doom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Another strange geometry. Okay, so I investigate here with Sixth Sense using Guts. Getting a clue. And 2 cards. And then I'll move to any revealed location. I'm just going to put this like right here so that I don't forget about it. And then that was action 1. And then action 2 and 3, I'm going to spend 1 clue to remove 1 Doom each from her. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. Hilariously, I could like... No, I wouldn't have time to do it. I was going to say I could have used this strange geometry to like head here and get this, but I would only really be able to do that if I'd already gotten a Doom or 2 off of her. So that's action 2 and 3. Okay. So I'm going to end my turn at the location with... Oh no, I'm going to end my turn, so I have to do Dark Future using the ability. There we go. So Dark Future's gone. And then my hand gets discarded, and I draw 6 more cards. And then upkeep occurs, where I get all my stuff back. And she's readied now, but she's engaged with me. Okay. And then that's 5 out of 8 Doom. Terror in the Night. I think I'm all good. So I'll commit a Guts to this. I was at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus 4 is 6. So I succeed by 2 for 2 cards. And then action 1 and 2, I spend 1 and 2 clues to remove 2 Doom from her. Right? Goodness gracious. Yeah. Okay. So I advance. R2. Oh, what a fucking scenario, man. That thing is such a slog. I wish I was feeling more well, because I am just absolutely addled right now. But anyways, I got resolution 2. When you come to, you're lying on the wooden floor of Walter Gilman's room. Keziah, blah, blah, blah. So we earn experience equal to the victory value of each card in the victory display, plus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 XP. I mean, that's good enough for me. 6 XP is like a charisma, so I can have David and Black Cat out, and also a Relic Hunter, so I can have both my pendulums out. So that's fine by me. That's actually like perfectly fine. That's really not a big deal. In your campaign log under mementos discovered, record Gilman's journal because I had formula in the Worn Crucifix, and then I'll probably be adding the Black Book because having more tokens is good for me. Like having another one of these is good. So I'm just going to do this really quick and just assume I'm going to. And I'll just keep the Black Book in my deck. Yeah, so that went okay. I'm a little bummed about forgetting to shuffle in those weaknesses at the start, but I mean, I did eventually fix it. It was a little late. I got a couple draws where I couldn't have drawn a weakness and I couldn't have drawn a delve. So that's probably that's kind of bad, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm still recovering from a pretty bad illness, so I'm happy enough that that's the worst thing that happened that I caught. And I'm happy that it happened early, just so I got it out of the way. But hopefully I didn't do too much else wrong. And thanks for watching. Apologies to the reviewer for a little bit of a longer run. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.